time, the U.S. Capitol Police Chief says law enforcement is ready for tomorrow's historic arraignment of former President Donald Trump.
Let's get right over to our Katie Barlow on the details of what the preparations look like. Katie, has it been busy outside the courthouse today?
Well, most of the busyness outside the courthouse today has been the media. You can see behind me all of those white vans lining down the block. That's about a quarter of the total media presence that's outside the federal courthouse in downtown D.C. waiting for former President Donald Trump's appearance tomorrow. That appearance is scheduled for 4 p.m. And while the media has been camped out for days, all of this has really come together in the last 24 hours or so since the indictment came out yesterday. It was unsealed, leaving law enforcement and the courts to prepare quickly for what is an unprecedented event in the heart of the nation's capital. The D.C. District Court originally said today they would have information out by 5 p.m. about what to expect with tomorrow's appearance, but they just updated that to say that that information will not be coming out before 9 p.m. this evening. But here's what we know from the United States Marshals. Trump will appear in federal court tomorrow, responding to a summons for his appearance. According to the Marshals, this is not technically an arrest, but Trump will be fingerprinted and will provide the pertinent information for processing. He will not have his picture taken for a mugshot. And Fox 5 will be there in the wee hours beginning tomorrow morning and will carry you throughout the day before, leading up to, and after the arraignment tomorrow. And as we've seen with both the arraignment in New York State Court and in federal court in Florida, these events are pretty straightforward, procedural matters, maybe lasting about an hour.
Now, indeed, Katie, now straightforward, but there's definitely a heightened sense of security. And what can we expect to happen tomorrow during the arraignment?
Well, typically what happens with an initial appearance in a criminal case is the individual who's charged goes before a magistrate judge, not the judge who's been assigned to the case, which is Judge Tanya Chutkan, an Obama appointee. But tomorrow, likely, Trump will go before a magistrate judge. And typically what happens is the charges are read. The individual pleads guilty. Presumably Trump tomorrow will be pleading not guilty, pleads guilty or not guilty. He'll be pleading not guilty based on everything he's published on social media. And then he will make sure he will be read his rights and told that he has the right to have an attorney, asked if his attorney has walked him through the charges, and that'll be mostly it. Again, we know from the Marshals he'll be fingerprinted but not taken. There won't be a photograph for a mugshot. So all of this could wrap up pretty quickly. Now, that's in a typical situation. Of course, we're in an atypical situation. It sounds like the court is still putting things together as they haven't released public information on what exactly is going to happen tomorrow and how. So we'll see if he does, in fact, go before a magistrate judge or if they have worked out some other situation for, of course, this unprecedented event.
Thanks, Katie.